Here are the standout rumors about the upcoming iPhone 12, 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max. With Apple's April debut of the new iPhone SE for 2020, the company showed that it's carrying on with product launches, despite the coronavirus forcing Apple to close its US retail stores indefinitely and all its stores outside China. But while this may indicate that the upcoming iPhone 12, 12 Pro and 12 Max, Apple has not confirmed the names of the phones, but we'll go with that for now, are still on schedule, recent reports are saying otherwise. And there is a possibility that Apple may delay the sequels of the iPhone 11 phones. This is understandable with the iPhone 12 sailing into unknown waters. Suppliers in China have already shut down or are operating on limited capacity because of the outbreak, which may impact not only inventory in September but sales too. Despite such disruptions, rumors continue to swirl around the iPhone 12 phones, which we imagine will continue until they officially launch. In addition to maybe introducing 3D depth sensing to its rear cameras and new screen sizes, speculation has arisen that Apple will belatedly include a feature in the iPhone that would make it competitive with its competitors, 5G. This makes sense considering its main rival, Samsung, launched several 5G phones this year, including the high-end Galaxy S20 phones and the more budget Galaxy A series of handsets. Until any of that happens though, check back often as we will continue to update it with the most probable and compelling rumors. iPhone 12's release date may be in October despite Apple's largest manufacturer, Foxconn, assuring investors it should still make its fall timeline. The Wall Street Journal reported that the iPhone 12 could face delays. This is due to the coronavirus pandemic and its unprecedented effect on manufacturing and consumer demands. The report estimated that Apple may wait until October to announce the phone, which is about a month after the iPhone's usual launch. iPhone 12 design, similar, or not, to iPhone 11 every other year, Apple usually makes notable cosmetic changes to its iPhone to freshen up its look, much to the delight of anticipating buyers. But a report by Japanese publication Mac Otakara, citing an unnamed Chinese supplier, reported that the iPhone 12 will look similar to the iPhone 11. The only possible difference, unfortunately, is that the iPhone 12's edges will be slightly bowed. On the other hand, Apple is also speculated to completely revamp the iPhone's design with flat edges, similar to the new iPads. This could trigger what Wedbush analyst Dan Ives called the perfect storm of demand, which would drive up sales and result in a super cycle for Apple. iPhone 12 Pro's rumored colors include dark blue. Last year Apple introduced a midnight green color on the iPhone 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max. Whether you like the shade or not, the color variant actually sold well compared to expectations. This year there may be a possibility that Apple will launch another new color, navy blue, on the iPhone 12 Pro according to XDA developer. This would be on trend since blue is both Pantone's color pick for the new year, Classic Blue, and Shutterstock included Phantom Blue in its color forecast for 2020. iPhone 12's possible specs and display sizes. One of the more enduring rumors about the upcoming iPhones is that Apple may introduce new screen sizes. One of the iPhone 12s could have a 5.4-inch screen. Of the current iPhones, the new iPhone SE has the smallest display, which measures 4.7 inches. And the iPhone 2020 Pro Max could go as large as 6.7 inches. For reference, the iPhone 11 Pro Max has a 6.5-inch display. There's also speculation that the iPhone 12's display will have a 120 Hz refresh rate. Most phones refresh at 60 frames per second, or 60 Hz, but other phones, like the Galaxy S20 and the OnePlus 8 Pro, refresh at 120 Hz. With a higher refresh rate, a phone feels faster and smoother when scrolling through things like web pages and apps. iPhone 12's 5G connectivity? Several rumors are predicting that Apple will include 5G connectivity this year. More specifically, Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo expects the company to unveil 3 5G phones, and Fast Company reported that Apple may use its own proprietary 5G antennas. There are a couple of reasons why the company didn't jump on the trend in 2019. First, Apple usually isn't the first in on mobile trends, preferring instead to perfect an emerging technology before committing to it. For example, it was behind its competitors in making phones with 3G and 4G LTE connectivity when those networks just launched. Second, Apple stopped working with the leading 5G modem provider, Qualcomm, because of a dispute over Qualcomm's licensing fees. The two companies settled their litigation in April 2019, and then agreed to a multi-year 5G chip deal. This led to Apple's previous partner of 5G modems, Intel, to ultimately exit the 5G phone modem business altogether, and Apple later acquired Intel's smartphone modem business for $1 billion. Apple is still working with Qualcomm, but it got started too late to launch a 5G phone last year when a few of its rivals released their 5G models, like the Galaxy S10 5G, LG V50 5G and OnePlus 7 Pro 5G. iPhone 12's camera may have 3D depth sensing since the iPhone X. Newer iPhones have front-facing cameras that have 3D depth sensing. Known as Face ID, this feature scans your face for unlocking your phone and authorizing digital payments. It's been rumored that Apple may take it up a notch and introduce that same system to the rear cameras.